Hey, good Tuesday morning, you all. It's didn't get a chance to do a rewind yesterday as I was on the road to White Memorial Camp. But this morning, in fact, I wasn't going to do one at all this week, but this morning as I was listening to a couple of the pastors that I follow on Facebook and Instagram, one of them said something that just kind of struck a chord and brought me back to Sunday's message. In Sunday's message, we were talking about the power of the gospel and that it is God at work in you to do the things that please Him and give you the desire to do those things. We talked about Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Well, that's not really what it means. Like, I can't do everything that I want to do. We're talking about stuff that God is wanting us to do. If I wanted to dunk a basketball, no matter how hard I prayed, God probably wouldn't let me do it because He knows that I would take it as something like, hey, look at me, I'm a fat old man and I just dunked a basketball. I'd like to go out and run 3 or 4 miles, not because it would be good for my heart health, but for vanity purposes. I know that running burns up 3-4 times more calories than does walking, but my doctor says no. I want to run because I know that it lets me fudge on my diet a little bit more. So it's more of a vanity thing than it is a health thing or a give God the glory thing. So I can fudge on my diet. What Paul's talking about there is your faith, your service, things that pertain to eternity and the kingdom. So if you have something that you want to do or would like to do that makes a kingdom impact or an eternal impact and brings God glory, God will give you the strength to do that. There are things that He wants you to do that you don't feel capable of doing. God wants you to do those as well. I heard Josh Howerton speaking this morning, and he was talking about the story of Moses encountering God and God sending Moses to see the Israelites. And Moses says, well, who will I tell them sent me if I go? And God says, tell them I did, and I am the I am. He says, I am. And so I want you to think about that for just a moment, because when you say, I can't forgive that person I need to forgive, I'm just not strong enough in the faith, I'm not spiritually mature enough, God says, I am, though. The person that you need to share the gospel with. I don't know enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough faith. I don't speak very well. God says, I am. I can do those things. I can't disciple anybody to faith. I'm not smart enough. I don't know how to speak well enough. I don't have enough Bible knowledge. God says, but I am able to do those things. So whatever excuse is, God says He's good enough. He's strong enough. He's knowledgeable enough. He has everything. He has everything that He needs to help you do this. And that's why He says, for God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him. He's not just trying to give you the desire and the power to do anything you want, but what He calls you to do. You just have to let go of the reins, kind of an inference, maybe what's coming this weekend, National Day of the Cowboy. Anyway, just give up the reins and let Him run with it. He's not going to give up on you. He is persistent. He promised to be with you always. He promised to keep working in you and through you and on you, all right, till the very last day. That last day could be the last day of the rapture. That could be the last day before Jesus comes back. That could be the last day you take a breath on this earth. But God has promised that He's going to be after you, that He's going to keep working through you. He's going to keep pressing on, just like Paul says, I'm pressing on. He's going to keep pressing you to become the person that He knows you can become if you will just let Him be the great I am. Have a great week. We'll talk to you this coming Sunday.